Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Chrissy, and if this is the first time you come across my video, thank you so much for stopping by. Please hit on subscribe button, turn on notification bell so you're notified anytime new video drops. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you on how to achieve this trending cape inspired by Prudette Gabriel on Vicky James' wedding ceremony. Okay, so if you're interested to learn how I achieved mine using the video or the picture on the side of the screen, let's keep on watching and let's get started. So this is the fabric I want to be using for the making of this cape. Okay, so this is for the front and the other second piece is for the back. Okay, so right now I will go ahead and iron first. Okay, after ironing, I will open one of the piece up, then fold it into two, just like you see me doing. After folding, I'll come down by 3 inches. I'll explain what this line is later. I'll come down here by 3 inches. Then after making a straight line with it, the next thing to do is to determine the length of this cape. So determine the length of the cape, you will need to mark your bust point and add extra 1 inch to it. Mine is 9.5, so I added extra 1 inch to make it 10.5 inches. So mark your bust point and add extra 1 inch to it. Okay, so after that, at the upper line here, I'm going to mark half of my shoulder measurement plus half an inch stitching allowance. After that, I'll mark 3 inches for the neck wideness, then also come down by 3 inches for the neck depth. So after I was done with that, the next thing to do again is to get the pointy shoulder at the other side. So to do that, you mark 6 inches. Okay, you mark 6 inches or 5.5. All right, but just mark it so you can be able to move your arms. Okay, so after I was done with that, I extended the upper line, as you can see. Then from this line here at this other end, I came up by 2 inches. Okay, so you want to make that curve at the downside. Okay, so before then I measured what I have there in total and it was 14 inches, so I went ahead to mark. Okay, I marked it just like this. Okay, so after marking, back to what I was saying before, I told you that I was going to get the curve at the down part. So to do that, on that upper side you came up by 2 inches. From there you go ahead and make your curve just like this. Can you see? You go ahead and make your curve. You connect it to this other end at the side. Okay, so after that, achieve the shoulder point like this. From that point, from that your half an inch shoulder, you go ahead and extend it to this upper part. Okay, you can see the reason why I came down by 3 inches, so I can be able to achieve that point edge at the upper side. Okay, so after I was done with this, I'll also go ahead and add half-inch stitching allowance just like this. You do that on the neckline, you do the same thing on the upper side like this, and also add on the hem part just this way. So after that, I'll go ahead and cut it out. Okay, after cutting, I'll also place another piece, make sure it's on a fold, then I'll go ahead and cut out the back. Okay, so after cutting the front, this is another piece, it's on a fold, so I place the first piece on top of it like this. So right now I'll extend the upper line like this, then I'll come down by 1.5 inches for the neck depth of the back piece. Okay, it should be a high neckline for the back. Okay, so after that I'll go ahead and cut. Okay, there is no zip allowance for this. For the back, there is no zip allowance. Okay, so don't add any zip allowance to it. Just go ahead and cut exactly the same thing with the front piece. Then go ahead and slash the center back. Okay, so I'll use this stem. I'll iron this stay to it. Then I also use the same fabric for the lining. So after ironing my essay, you can see what I have here for the both piece. I did this only at the front and back piece. So for the back, I left it plain like that. Okay, and you can see I use the same fabric as the lining. All right, so now what I'm going to do now is to keep the lining aside, then I'll work on this piece here. Right now you go ahead and open it. This is the wrong side of the fabric. You turn it to the right side, then you place the back piece right side facing each other just like this. Okay, place it the right side facing each other like this. Then after that, I'll using my chalk to give you directions on how to sew this. Okay, so now you're going to sew the side. Okay, you sew the upper side to the shoulder side. All right, then you continue from this other side, sew the shoulder side and also sew this other side. Go ahead and sew with half an inch. Do not sew the neckline yet. Okay, just go ahead and sew with half an inch. You also do the same thing for the lining as well. You sew the both sides, sew the upper side as well. So after I was done sewing everything, guys, you can see what I have here. Remember, you don't have to sew the neckline for now, okay? So now after that, I'll use my scissors to trim it out a little bit, then also make a knot. Okay, you make the knot at the scuff side here. Do the same thing for the other side as well. I already done this on the lining. Okay, you just have to, make a knot and trim out a little bit, just like this. Okay, so after I was done with that, you're going to open it up like this. All right, then this is the lining, right? Go ahead and place the right side facing each other. Okay, you place them the right side facing each other like this. Then after placing, what you will do is from this side, go ahead and sew the neckline, sew this other side, and also sew the down part. Okay, I repeat myself again. Sew all opens except the back. Okay, so after sewing, you can see I didn't close up this back piece, that is the center back. I did not close it up. I don't sew on them because I will be turning the right side of the fabric from there. But before then, you need to notch the neckline and also trim out some excess, just like you see me doing. You notch the down piece, I'll be the down part like this. Okay, you go ahead and do that. Then after doing that like this, you go ahead and turn from the center back, you turn it to the right side. You keep turning so you turn everything out. Also use your scissors to break out all edges. So immediately you are through with that, next thing is to turn the back view. So this is the back view of the dress. Okay, so for this back, you need to fold in 1/4 of an inch like this. Then you place your small rope for your buttons, or if you want to make use of hook, you go ahead and attach hook to it. If you can make use of button, you just place a small rope inside, then you sew them like that, like you make a 12 stitch. So after that, this is the front. You can see how everything looks. So I'll just go ahead and iron it out. So after ironing, guys, this is what I have. You can see how relaxed everything looks, and that's it on my manicure. You can see how it looks. So the picture inspiration is the one on the side, and this was the one I recreated. What do you think about this lovely cape? Let me know in the comment section. And we have come to the end of today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Two sparks ignited. We left some space for us to breathe. My head